In this episode, we look at the latest price movements on the fresh produce markets in South Africa and discuss why we are seeing 43% higher prices in the fruit markets compared to a year ago, while the festive season can result in lower demand on the Joburg and Tshwane markets. All in this week's episode, so make sure to stay tuned. Hi, I'm Dr. Johnny van der Merwe and this is the AMT John Deere Fruit and Vegetable Outlook brought to you by John Deere, Nile.ag, Halfway Toyota Ottery and Zimmatic Irrigation Systems. Feel free to visit our website at amtrends.co.za for the latest prices, information and more detailed reports. You can also enjoy these videos on YouTube or Facebook and join one of our popular WhatsApp groups. I will put all the links in the description below. But with that said, let's take a look at what happened in the economy over the past week. The rand weakened to 19 rand 1 cent per US dollar due to the stronger dollar, driven by figures indicating that their interest rates might stay higher for longer than initially expected. Demand for the rand is still negatively affected by load shedding and logistical disruptions such as the ports at the moment. On the other hand, Brent oil prices have further declined to $77 per barrel, which was driven downward by lower demand. However, the announcement by the United States that they will replenish their strategic reserves has caused prices to rise slightly over the past week. In the vegetable market, most volumes traded increased, which is an indication of better demand as everyone is getting ready for the festive season. The potato price increased to 74.43 per 10 kg bag due to higher demand, which is 11% higher week on week, while volumes also increased by about 10%. Large potatoes traded higher on 97 rand, with medium potatoes on 69 rand last week. Interesting is that we usually see low demand at the Joburg and Tshwane markets over the festive period as more people head to the coast. So expect slightly lower demand and slightly lower prices from next week. Tomato prices decreased by 9% to 6.49 rand last week, with volumes increasing by about 13%. We are however expecting higher prices over the next 2 weeks due to higher expected demand and packing volumes that can decrease slightly. The extra large tomato price decreased to 7.73 while medium prices decreased to 6.43 per kilogram. Carrot prices decreased to 4.86 per kilogram, which is 7% higher than a year ago. The volumes increased by about 15% week on week, with consistently high volumes keeping these prices sideways for now. Lower demand and higher volumes can result in prices not increasing as was initially expected. As expected, however, the average national onion price increased slightly to 38.77 per 10 kg bag due to improved demand. But this increase can be short-lived, with this price likely to remain in its downward trend after Christmas again. This price is now 54% lower than a year ago due to volumes being 15% higher year on year. Brown onions increased to 36 rand, white onions increased to 40 rand, while red onion prices decreased to 104 rand per 10 kg bag. As expected, pepper prices increased by about 31% to 14.85 rand per kilogram, which was mostly driven by higher demand. This price is now 55% higher compared to a year ago. This price is likely to show a sharp increase over the next 2 weeks due to better expected demand. Green pepper prices increased slightly to 11.25 rand, but we saw yellow and red pepper prices almost doubling the past week and trading on 21.09 rand and 19.57 rand respectively over the past week. This broadcast is made possible by John Deere, Nile.ag, Halfway Toyota Ottery and Zimmatic Irrigation Systems. Nile's online market makes it possible to order directly from South Africa's leading producers. Producers get the benefit of better price transparency, low commissions and faster payments. Learn more about Nile on their website, Nile.ag. For a journey of a lifetime, let Halfway Toyota Ottery help you find your first prize. For more information, contact their dealer principal Andrew Vim directly on 083 457 8057 and get the best price nationwide for the Toyota of your choice. Looking at other markets, however, we saw the cabbage price increasing to R2.21, garlic prices also increased to R45.47, spinach prices increased to R3.62, while sweet potato prices increased to R11.77 last week. The pumpkin price, however, remained under pressure and is now trading lower on R2.74 per kilogram. As mentioned at the start, we are seeing on average 43% higher prices in the fruit markets compared to a year ago, mostly due to 33% lower volumes and the weaker rand that is forcing higher export prices. The banana price also stayed on a higher level of R12.57 per kilogram and is now 69% higher compared to last year, while volumes are about 41% lower year on year. We are expecting prices to remain on a higher level as less fruits are packed over the festive period and some farms close shop. But high volumes in January then usually push these prices lower when packing commences again in the new year. Apple prices, which is now 42% higher year on year, decreased to R13.02, while pear prices increased by another 8%, now trading on R17.08 per kilogram. Pear prices are now 88% higher compared to last year, almost double that of last year, with 58% lower volumes reported. I, however, feel that apple prices can stay on these levels over the next few weeks, while pear prices can start to decrease as the new year starts. The orange price decreased to R9.47 per kilogram, with volumes also decreasing by 9% the past week. I still think there is upward potential for this price at the moment. The avocado price increased to R22.07 per kilogram, with volumes likely to decrease over the next few months, which can support this price from the start of next year especially. We saw high volumes of table grapes over the past 3 weeks, which forced prices downward. The latest price traded on R26.56 per kilogram, with even lower prices expected over the next few months. The pineapple price increased by 11.03% and is now trading on R13.96 per kilogram due to 13% lower volumes over the past week. Unlock a special offer today. For a limited time only, seize a special offer on all Zimmatic pivots ordered and delivered before February 29, 2024. Visit Lindsay.com to find your nearest Zimmatic dealer and embark on a transformative journey for your farm's future. These videos are made possible by John Deere, Nile.ag, Halfway Toyota Ottery and Zimmatic Irrigation Systems. I'm Dr. Johnny van der Merwe, and thank you for watching.